It's kind of ridiculous how many headphones are out there right now, and we've reviewed a lot of them. But maybe what's most amazing is just how good many of them are now. I mean, these days it takes a lot to rise to the top. So what are the absolute best headphones you can buy today? Let's get into that. Welcome back, everyone. I'm Caleb Dennison, and this rundown is going to be a little bit different than the best ofs we've done in the past because I feel like earbuds are a category all their own, with full-size over-ear or on-ear headphones seeing their own surge. So we're going to focus on full-size headphones today, and really, these are just my favorites out of everything that I've gotten to try over the past 6 months or so. I really do think they are some of the best you can get. Now, let's go. So I struggled over which headphone to start out with, and then I figured, screw it, let's just get it out of the way right away. My first pick is the best headphones for Apple users, and that would be the Apple AirPods Max. Yeah, I can hear you out there screaming at me. I know these headphones are polarizing, but if you've seen my review video, then you know these headphones are just a ton of fun, and they offer killer performance in the noise canceling and sound quality departments. But what really amazes me about these headphones is the transparency mode. It's the closest thing I've heard to not wearing headphones at all, which is great for use in everyday life. I also love the controls. This digital crown style dial is super fun to use, and this huge ANC button for cycling through ANC and transparency mode is oddly satisfying to click. Sure, they charge via Lightning, and this not really a case is virtually useless except for the fact that it's the only thing that really shuts the headphones off. But the battery life is fantastic, as is the low power mode, so I can look past those things and see that these are exceptional headphones. They've got a price tag to match, but, you know, Apple. Next headphones on my list are, well, there's kind of two of them. Let's start with the Bowers & Wilkins PX7 Carbon Edition. I think these are the best wireless headphones for picky listeners. They do have active noise canceling, and it works okay, but that's not really what you buy these headphones for. You buy them because they are light, durable, comfortable, and most importantly, sound excellent. Whenever I want to have fun just listening to music, I pick these up every single time. One of the other reasons I'm a big fan is that you can use them wired with a headphone cable or use the USB cable to listen and charge at the same time. Now, I'm also a fan of the Sennheiser Momentum Wireless 3 in terms of sound quality. The battery and features aren't as good, but I think they deserve a spot on this list, so let's go ahead, let both of those occupy this category. Either way, picky listeners, aka audiophiles, should be happiest with these wireless picks. Best for business? That distinction goes to Bose. The Bose Noise Canceling 700 are lightweight, comfortable, have outstanding noise canceling tech, sound very good, and are fantastic for calls, whether that be of the smartphone or Zoom variety. If you use headphones for business or travel, the Bose NC700 are an outstanding pick. Shout out also to the Bose QC35-2, which are still around and still excellent and would be on this list if the NC700 hadn't managed to boot them off. Next up is a headphone that just launched, and it's from one of my favorite headphone brands, Sennheiser. These are the Sennheiser HD560S, and they are my pick for best budget wired headphone for picky listeners, or just folks who are big fans of critical listening but don't have huge budgets. These headphones are under $200, but they sound like they should cost 4 times more than that. The cable is very long, and it comes with a 1/4-inch jack hardwired to the end with this very stout 1/4-inch to 1/8-inch adapter. They are open back headphones, so the sound is open, spacious, airy, and accurate. It also means others nearby might hear what you're listening to. Don't worry, they may be open-backed, but they produce excellent bass that's balanced yet rich and satisfying. Overall, it's reference-grade sound, really. Just a heads up that there's no case for these, but they don't really need one since they're meant to be stationary. Seriously, I think these are going to be wildly popular this year, perhaps even edging out the HD6XX that we saw from Massdrop last year. Next up is my pick for best overall headphone, and this may come as no surprise to many of you. It's the Sony WH-1000XM4. Yep, these win out because they do everything well. Great noise canceling, great sound quality, great battery life, a lot of greats. The call quality is good enough in my opinion, and the comfort factor is well up there. When I was traveling a lot, these were my go-to headphones. They're reliable, they connect to 2 devices at once now, and they do a good job of making low bitrate music or even that garbage that comes out of the armrest of your airplane seat sound pretty good. We'll have to see how long Sony can hold on to this title, but for now, the WH-1000XM4 are still my pick for best overall headphone. That's not it though, folks. I'm not done yet. I saved my favorite for last. This is the Focal Celestis. Now, I know I'm butchering that name because it's French and, well, I don't speak French well. Anyway, the name isn't all that important so long as you can type it and click the buy button, because these headphones are, well, I'm just in love with them. Now, they're pricey, coming in just south of $1,000, but we are talking about audio fidelity that compares with headphones costing 3 times as much. So, yes, we are firmly in audiophile territory here, but my God, do these sound incredible. And not just on some fancy headphone amp either. They're easy enough to drive with your phone, if it has a headphone jack, but they really come alive with a little USB headphone amplifier like the Dragonfly Cobalt that I use with my PC. It's sound you have to experience. It's got a good amount of sparkle at the top. The mid-range is so transparent, it sounds like voices are in your head. There is zero mid-bass bloat. The bass is fast, tuneful, and rich, but never overpowering. There's tons of texture, instrumental separation, and a vast soundstage. Fantastic all the way around. Aspirational? Yes, but if there was ever a headphone to save up for, it would have to be the Celestis. And that's why they are my favorite headphone for 2021.